here this morning at Deer Lake, and I'm here with Ted Elton and Patty Clifton, both board members of Pathfinders, Inc. Patty, can you give us a little history of how it got into Pathfinders?
Okay. Deer Lake was owned by the Connecticut Yankee Council, the Boy Scouts of America, and they used it during the academic calendar for camping for troops and Cub Scouts, but their main camp for overnight camp was up in Winstead. They came the last day of camp one year, of our day camp, a co-ed kids camp, and told us they were selling Deer Lake. And so our nonprofit Pathfinders just started the work to be able to try to save Deer Lake.
So it's been open space since the Mohegan Indians owned it prior to 1600s, and it was going to be lost.
That's right.
So Pathfinders Inc. had use of the property before this effort to purchase it came about, and then because you were a 501c3, you were used as the fundraising arm to try and raise the money to purchase it, because it already had been tentatively approved to be sold to a private developer. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think they did get that close, didn't they? Yeah. That was really scary.
Yeah. So tell us about the effort that Pathfinders Inc. went through to raise $4.3 million.
It's definitely a grassroots operation. The thing that just really told us this is very serious is that the head of the Nature Conservancy for Connecticut came to the house at Deer Lake in the winter, and after we had been told that they were selling it, and opened up his laptop and showed us the Connecticut coastline from the New York border to the Rhode Island border, going north by about 4 to 5 miles. And he told us to look at that, and anything in dark green was the most resilient to climate change. And so we bent down and looked at his laptop, and the only dark green spot from New York to Rhode Island was the exact shape of our piece of property. There's plenty of dark green in North Connecticut, but that made us realize that we need to save this place.
So you were a 501c3. You don't have $4.3 million. So how do you do it?
Well, I joined Pathfinders, after the kind of work had begun, because I just moved back to Connecticut and heard about the threat to the land. Started working with Mark and Patty Clifton and the rest of what is now the full Pathfinders board. And in those early months, it was really just, everybody had a singular focus. It was, we need to raise the money, we need to, put in a bid for this land, because there's really no other way we could see to preserve it. And as soon as we started making outreach, the response was immediate and overwhelming. People, were happy to do what they could to support us in our mission, and we raised more money than we thought was possible in a shorter time period than we thought was possible. I remember how we did it.
Yeah. Well, as an Eagle Scout dad, I was devastated the fact that this was going to be.
Yeah, I think that was really the most common response. Was people were terrified that Connecticut might lose this place, because so many people have such wonderful memories of being here and understand how important it is to the state, to the town, to the surrounding communities.
Yeah, just to get a perspective, it's 253 acres.
Yes.
So it's not any small part of open space.
Well, we also have at least 500 acres of state land on our north border, which is south of Route 80. So that's more wilderness.
And right now, the property is used for Pathfinders camps, but you also, the Boy Scouts still have a presence here?
The different troops and Cub Scout and Girl Scouts, any youth group, a lot of nonprofits come and use the property, camp on weekends.
And I know we part of a Rockwell grant was to buy safety harnesses for your wilderness school.
Yes, that's
And
right.
we were here earlier this summer to see that in action, and oh
Yeah.
my gosh, what a great program that is.
Yeah, that, our day camp is kindergarten through 8th graders. And we select the 8th graders that look like they have the most leadership potential and devotion to our program and giving the kids the best time of their lives. And they go in the counselor training program. And the wilderness school is comprised mostly the CITs, the counselors in training.
Yeah, well,
And then with that training, then our staff of 60 in the summer are mostly former campers turned into CITs.
well, we were very impressed, and as you said, there's many camps that go on here for all ages. So, first of all, congratulations to Pathfinders Inc. and to the two of you for the effort to preserve this property in perpetuity as open space and recreational area. So thank you so much.
And we'll
Hey,
keep working on it.
congratulations.
Thank you.